so what we found is that the right after the needle, the more parents tried to promote coping, actually the higher distress the children were in. So this was something that really surprised us. And then what we found out is that in minute two, those same coping promoting statements, when the child was calmer, actually resulted in them calming down faster. And in minute two, distress promoting comments were very strongly predictive of kids who didn't calm down. So what this sort of told us overall was that perhaps in that first minute, we're guessing that the best thing for parents to do of young children when they're getting a vaccination is actually not necessarily start encouraging coping right away, but to actually have them, trying to keep them calm, using physical strategies like hugging or holding them, rather than trying to give them directions about how to cope. But once they get over that initial minute, what we're finding that those sort of coping promoting statements, so it could be something like, distracting them or trying to get them to think about what they're going to do after the appointment, that really works. And distress promoting comments, things like criticizing a child, so saying you didn't do that well, or your brother calmed down much faster than you did, actually doesn't affect the child in the first minute. We're thinking because they're already so highly distressed. It's in the second minute where it really is more powerful. So when we took it all together, we also looked at children who were distressed prior to the needle. And we found that children who were distressed prior to the needle, these preschoolers, they stayed distressed longer. So I think our main findings are to kind of keep the first minute after a needle, to keep it in with the calm and the cuddling of the parent. And in the second minute, to really be careful about distress promoting statements. And that's a good time for the coping promoting statements, like encouraging them to be distracted or trying to tell them or to get them to talk about what they're going to do after the needle. And really to vaccinate calm kids. That's the best way to go.